laying on the floor in the left panel.
Actually, I wanted to see the EFN panel, and I'm like, or I can just sit right.
Hey, everybody, I'm DigiBrony, and I do a series on YouTube where I thoroughly analyze My Little Pony, often on an episode-to-episode basis. This is my good friend and fellow Brony analysis, Brony Curious. Best known for Willing It Tutor Camp and fantastic art and fan fictions. So yeah, that's what we do. We're here to analyze stuff, if that wasn't obvious. First, I wanted to actually ask Brony Curious a question. Why do you analyze My Little Pony? Who cares?
We do!
Wait, do people watch this stuff?
No, I want to chance.
Let's see.
Oh, someone gave me a Mountain Dew for my birthday.
Happy birthday!
I'll split some with you.
Happy birthday!
I'm literally down.
No, that'll take it.
This is like,
I will speak or attempt to. Well, I've done storytelling, like I've done drawn comics, wrote like stories, and tried my hand at animation and failed horribly. But the narrative has always interested me. This is when I would say something to you, but this is a family panel, so I cannot. Know that I would. Keep that in the back of your mind.
Any children in the room, if you can't see, you should probably come up front. I'm sure any of these kind bronies will give up their seat for you if you cannot see the panel.
Yes.
Because I'll make them if they do. We have the children in the front to remind us that we're not allowed to swear because we're really bad.
Oh yeah, really.
We need to come up here and stats!
Pressure.
Welcome now like an absolute boss. Alright, were you actually explaining because I wasn't listening to you?
I actually was. I started and then you just decided.
I was drinking a beautiful gift. Continue, please. Why do you analyze ponies?
Because I like stories. I always have, like, as long as I can remember. Even before I really knew that it was stories that I liked, that was my thing. I played a ton of video games back in the day, and it's like, video games are cool. But it was actually a story in the video games. Dude.
How did that lead to analysis? They just lots of people like stories and they just read them and watch them.
You know how I
read one part in your speech, and I can't handle it.
Are you serious? Victor, like an old puppy?
Yeah, that's what we do. That's totally analyzing me and
well,
like,
I know you never shut up, if you could right now. Alright, possibly. Alright. So, when I'm trying to write stories, the thing I'd always do is think about the stories that I enjoyed and what I liked and what I didn't like about them. And so I guess I've been analyzing stuff for a while, just in my head, without anyone ever knowing. But MLP. I can't. Whatever. So yeah. Anyways, long story short, got into MLP, got totally addicted, started thinking about it. Like I thought about everything, and then this kid, because I was talking to him about something about Applejack.
Stand up.
Stand up, Paleo.
Paleo Steno was doing My Little Pony episode reviews way before either of us were.
He's the OG.
Yeah, he is sort of the
Actually, Golden Fox is.
Golden Fox
He,
is?
he made the first one.
Holy
Really? Well,
I think one of the
he's
first.
not here though.
He made one of the
unfortunately.
first.
He's not.
I think.
Yeah.
I think he'd stand up if he was.
Yeah, he tried
Anyway,
to come,
continue your story.
Yeah, we're already getting sidetracked. It's been like one thing. So yeah, so Paleo was like, I was talking about that Applejack thing.
That's a timer.
Oh my
I
god.
turned it on like a minute ago. So.
Alright, now we're wasting more time talking about
Probably
the
have
timer.
Hot topic, what's that?
This is not gonna work, is it? Anyway, so Paleo was like, you should do videos because videos are cool. I'm like, okay. So I did, and then people liked it, and then I just started doing more. And when season 3 started, I'd done my Sister Who Slided book, which is a picture book about Scootaloo, and I started doing a comic book about Trixie, and back to back, it was Magic Duel and Sleepers in Ponyville. I was like, I need to talk about these just because it's like totally relevant.
Those fantastic episodes.
They were. So I did videos about them, and then the comments were like, so what are you going to do next week? I'm like, what? What are you doing? This isn't a thing. This happened to be a thing that happened back to back. I'm like, no, they're going to do more. I'm like, oh. I just caved to peer pressure instantly, so. and that's really how it happened. But I just enjoy looking at stories and narratives, and yeah.
Right, that's like a deep personal reason. I was going to come at it more from the angle of people often ask me like, why, like, what's the point? This is a kid's show, who cares? Why does it matter? And I could sit here and go into some reason, like, Anthony C., who's also a video reviewer who sadly is in Australia. Sadly. No one wants to be there. Apologies to all the Australians in the room, I know there's a few. But anyway, what was I saying? Anthony, like when people tell him, oh, it's a kid's show, that it's not meant for you, why are you analyzing it? He always says, that's not helpful for me because if it's a kid's show, why do I like it so much? It's like, it doesn't matter if it's an intended audience. I'm trying to explain why I like the show. Like, what's going on? If I said there's nothing to it, then it doesn't make any sense that I'm into it, right? And I kind of come at it from a similar angle, but like a lot less thought out. For me, it's just fun, like really fun, because all I like to do is analyze stuff. Fun.
Don't egg him on!
He's the real thing.
This is the guy with the pink
You
hair.
didn't realize that every time someone says fun at this
No,
convention?
I was saying,
You did that on purpose!
I'm not having a lot of fun with you doing that.
Anyway, as I was saying before, I don't even remember what I was saying before. No, okay. I like analyzing stuff all the time anyway, just in my everyday life. That's all I do. I like sit around and I watch TV and I watch commercials and I get annoyed and I go, Mom, it doesn't make sense that they're doing this in the commercial. And she's like, I don't care, it's television. And I'm like, no. And so I just have a lot of fun doing that. And oh my God, can you please, like, I want to get through the panel at least. There's a timer like in my face. It's okay. And guys, man, gotta get organized.
Instead of saying fun, say fun.
Way to go!
It's nice of that word.
Enough!
Say enjoyment.
Enjoyment.
Yeah.
I take great enjoyment out of
Enjoyment.
No, that's not gonna work. It's not funny. That's not correct. That's not what people would say. She doesn't use that word. So anyway, I was writing analysis of anime because I'm a gigantic anime nerd for like 6 years, and then I started writing My Little Pony analysis. So I watched the show and I was immediately like, this is super awesome. I gotta analyze everything in it because that's what I do. And then everyone stopped reading my blog because nobody who was reading it was watching ponies at all. And I was like, oh. So then I was just writing to an audience of nobody for a long time, and then I found out that there's these people who are on YouTube and they make videos and they're cool, like Egoraptor and like these people like Eric Signal, who's another analyst, all these video game analysts basically who are super awesome. And I was like, dude, video? That's not like that hard. Then I made a few video game analysis videos and they were awful because my microphone was bad, and so I got a job and spent a bunch of money on equipment and started making analysis videos, and everyone was like, this is actually pretty good, I actually kind of like this video, it's actually pretty okay. And I was like, dude, no, it only says 5 on it. I mean, we didn't like...
Remember how you said you want to have a simple answer and now you're double my time? I'm just throwing that out.
Anyway, so we thought not very long and not very hard on how to run this panel, and we figured the best way to do it was actually to have you guys give us a random topic. Like, we'll bring a microphone around, you can raise your hand and like say a topic and we'll analyze it on the spot. And that seems like a good idea. If it falls apart horribly, we'll change it up in the
We're not turning to a carrier.
That guy's got his hand up. Who's got the microphone that's supposed to be traveling around?
There's nobody.
There's supposed to... That guy over there?
Do we make an assumption?
This guy? Oh, jeez. Oh, they've got it back there. Now everyone's got their hand up, but that dude totally had it up first, so, like... Check. Oh, yeah, the Spike cosplayer over here. So we're gonna have him just say a thing and we'll like try to analyze it. And we're not gonna jip you by being like, it's because it's a kid's show. We're gonna give like legit answers.
My topic is tutor caps.
Tutor caps. We could. This is a tutor cap. This thing Brony Curious is wearing. Stand up. Everyone can see you. You're like insanely tall. Look at this guy. We should probably try to keep. We should probably try to keep the questions
On my life, I will
MLP.
never be able to do that.
You're also allowed to ask just random Q&A questions, I guess. Do you actually have an analysis of why you wear a tutor cap?
Not really, but I can try and make one up.
Let's hear it!
Basically, there actually is a bit of a story. He used to wear a fedora all the time, and then he went to Bronycon. Answer faster. He went to Bronycon 2012, and literally everyone.
He wasn't at Bronycon 2012, by the way.
Literally everyone at Bronycon was wearing a fedora, and he was like, I don't want to be just like everybody else, so he got the most ridiculous hat he could find. This is the true story.
This is totally true.
Right, this is actually how
I
it
had
happened.
an Ask blog for a while that I had on Tumblr, and I made it was called Ask the 8-Bit Bard, and it's still on Tumblr somewhere with like 3 posts. It's terrible. But I changed my OC to have these tutor caps. I wanted to be a bard and like sing songs and tell stories and just be like a general weirdo.
Is what you were saying. It sounds like you're slurring.
Bard. You know,
There's a pony bard. You know,
yeah.
those guys.
And he had a tutor cap, and then I looked for one on eBay and found it was exactly the same as one I drew. It was like Destiny. So I bought it.
Alright, who has the mic now? Bring it to this kid right here. Who has it even? Okay, he has it. Get a. Oh, Kelly is on. I'll do it.
Okay, it's one word. Sea ponies.
Sea ponies. Do you have any feelings on sea ponies?
If I have any feelings on this, there's a book that talks about sea ponies.
Yeah, there's
I
like
have not read
there's
it.
some new Friendship is Magic book where they actually like turn into sea ponies and go to Equestria? Like, oh, and by the way, I haven't read it, but I've